Hey, Natalie. Okay, so I pulled the card. I had no idea that it even stopped. I truly had no idea because I get into the readings and I don't pay attention. So this was the card that I pulled. It's called Touch the Sky. Hopefully you can see it. Touch the Sky. There we go. So I'm going to set this right here. This is the card that I pulled when it cut out. I'm going to read what it's about. I actually liked it to wrap up your reading. I thought it was a good one. It's card number 32, which translates to a 5, which is always about challenges or work that needs to be put in. So it says lost in thoughts, isolation, sanctuary. A young girl with long braids looks down to the earth from up in the sky. The small bird on her shoulder keeps her company in her cloud sanctuary. She's holding one of her braids like a lifeline, as if she's expecting somebody to climb up to her. Sometimes we are so overwhelmed by our feelings and sensations, we escape into a condition of withdrawal and separation. It is hard for other people to follow us there unless we give them a sign that they are welcome. So I thought that was a good one to wrap up. It sucks that, my phone cut off because it was really kind of wrapped up about not getting isolated, not feeling isolated, which you can easily do. And I know today you said, you just don't know what to do. You don't want to break up your family, but yet you don't necessarily want to be married anymore, which is pretty much what I got from the reading anyways. And I think you did too. I'm going to pull a couple other cards. Most of my love decks are at my other job, but I have this love oracle deck that I'm gonna pull a couple cards from, just to see if I can give you any kind of advice. Because like I said yesterday with the reading, as you're in a different place than he is, you kind of already left the building. The passion is gone for you. Again, free will. So. Okay, so I want just to take a couple of these cards. This is the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. I just wanted to take a couple. I was hoping to come up and I'll just pick them if they don't fly out. Yeah. But anyways, I tried to really make the reading as succinct as possible and not like wishy-washy. Because I know it's like I just want answers, but the tarot, especially when we're talking about major life changes, I mean, this is something that sometimes the decisions are made for us. Sometimes you might be making a passive decision and not realizing it, since I feel like in your heart you've already moved on. But with that Lover's card and your hopes and fears, you might stay with him because you might make the choice, or you might make the choice to not stay with him for your family. I mean, there's a couple different ways this could go. Okay, so three cards decided to come out. So the first one is worthiness. Know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know you deserve. You can have it all. Always a good card to get, right? Must list. Be unapologetically self-loving. Decide on must-haves, then release it to the universe. And I have to say, not all these cards are good. So, and we have back together, reunited, good chance of getting back together, things flowing well again. Okay, so a little bit of conflict, but like I told you with that Lover's card. That Lover's card threw me for a loop yesterday. That showed it up right that you guys might make that decision to stay together. And I think you're the one that's going to have to make that decision. But you're the one that has to work on it. If you want to keep your family together, then you have to be in it. So I hope this didn't muddy everything up. Like I said, that Lover's card came up in your hopes and fears, kind of like hoping that you guys can work this out. But there's work that you have to do, but you're in the middle of grief. So, go back and read the reading again if you have any questions. I thought it was a pretty clear reading as far as saying that, hey, you're still healing from major grief. So I don't know. I hope this cleared it up a little bit, Natalie. Let me know.